Enthusiast, what's happening? This is Salty Language episode 715. My camera should be coming on anytime. There we go. Yeah. So
the fuck are you wearing? God damn it, Brian. I didn't know we were doing bits.
I'm not wearing anything. What are you talking about? This is my natural, luxurious hair.
If we're doing bits, I'll get my cool guy glasses on.
It's very lifelike.
There you go.
I wish I had those glasses right now. That would be amazing.
I wish you had them too, because then I wouldn't own them.
Yeah. I need a pair of those. It'd be great with my new look.
This is what geriatrics put on when they want to be cool pit viper guys, because they just go over glasses, you know.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, I'll tell you, when I get my eyes dilated, that would be real nice to have. Because they just give you those shitty slip behind the lenses of your glasses ones now.
Fun fact, you don't even came with free Bud Light.
Oh, well, I would have much preferred the Bud Light.
Not me. That shit's terrible.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yes.
It's not terrible. It's just what it is.
Nah.
There's worse.
I've
had way worse.
Brian, I've had a lot of domestic beers, and if you offer me up a plethora of them, I'm not picking the Bud Light.
Well, of course not. I just said there's worse. That's all.
I don't know if there is. Yeah. It's so bad.
Oh, there's definitely worse than Bud Light. Come on. Moosehead is absolute shit.
You know, I haven't had Moosehead since I've really developed a beer palate, so maybe I should try one. We need to go somewhere that's got Moosehead. I got to take these off. It's fucking up the audio properties of my headphones here.
Oh, yeah. Right.
It's like prying them out. I can hear my whole basement. The hostages are screaming. It's a whole situation.
Yeah. Oh, sure. Well, yeah. You don't need to hear that. Exactly. I thought you soundproofed that area.
I know, but they're still loud. There's a lot of them.
Oh, well, all right.
Yeah.
I see. So there's enough of them to override the soundproofing.
Right. Yeah. We don't need this in our lives.
No. You're right.
That Hair by Hims is fucking kicking off terrific.
I know, right? Yeah. Speaking of, go to hims.com/saltylanguage.
Yeah, to get absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
You can go to patreon.com/saltylanguage if you want to help Brian get hair.
Oh, man. Had to get that raccoon off my head.
I know,
it's
right?
Warm.
I know. What is fucking up the properties of your domer.
I know it was.
By the way, was that a bear? Was that a bearskin rug? Go on that head?
Basically, yeah.
You know how funny?
It was funny. We were.
You know how funny of a costume that would be? Just have like a bald guy have a bearskin rug and just put like a little tiny Barbie doll on it. Like
that'd be a good idea.
That would be I love this.
That's my costume.
Yes. It's the implication at the cabin.
Oh no. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
Because the implication.
Right. We were cleaning out stuff in my mom's room the other day, and we found that. Naturally, I was like, well, I got to put this thing on, you know, and I had it on sideways at first. I think that when I took the picture for that I used on Instagram, I think it might not have been on correct. I don't know.
I mean, if it's on your head, it's correct. That's all I know.
Yeah, that's fair, right? It's like it's totally natural looking. Couldn't even tell, could you?
I've never really looked at a wig besides like costume ones.
Right.
Does it say anything like, you know, like XL, one size fits all, one size fits most? Does it have washing and care instructions?
It might. Oh God, I can't read it. Well, this one says acrylic.
No.
100% acrylic.
That's one of my favorite rappers. I love acrylic.
Acrylic, yeah, he's good. Oh no, I'm sorry. It says Modacrylic.
What the fuck is Modacrylic?
Yeah, I have no idea. Yeah, there's no size on it. There's a brand and that's it. There's no washing instructions or anything. So, yeah. I mean, since it looks like luxurious real hair, I assume you just wear it in the shower and just suds it up, you know?
What was the Detroiters bit? Like, definitely not human hair.
Yeah.
We don't use human hair.
Yeah.
I love that show.
Yep. Yeah, we had a good laugh at that, you know. So, like I said, as soon as I saw it, I just threw it on because, you know, why not?
I
also
agree.
You know, we were going through off and on, you know, some sads while we were going through stuff. So you know, kind of help, and you know, like you, if I think I can get some laughs, I'm going for it.
Oh,
so
exactly.
You know.
Yeah. Everyone loves a good laugh.
Exactly. exactly. Yeah, I've seen in a couple thrift stores I've been in, I've seen some wigs, and I'm real tempted, but it's but I'm also like, I don't want to put this on my head. I don't know who's
Yeah.
whatever has been in it.
Like fucking
Like
thrift
this
store
one, I know
wig.
my mom. Yeah, this one I know my mom wore it. My mom, and I know my mom was a clean person.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna get lice off of this thing or something.
Yeah, I don't know if I mean, it kind of makes me wonder, what does Goodwill do when they see a wig? Is there like some
Yeah,
sort of
good
like
question.
fumigation bin or something?
Probably not. They probably just put it right out
Yeah,
there.
just brush it up, make it
What's
look nice,
weird
fill, put it on that mannequin.
Yeah, what's weird is when you go back like a week later and it's gone. And it's like, did they sell it or did they go just throw that thing away?
It
you
probably
know,
ran and busted out through the window like an alien.
also possible.
Mm.
Yeah, that would be cool.
Also,
Imagine you're
fun thing I can envision doing with a wig,
yeah,
right on the back of a turtle shell. Just let it crawl around like a
yeah.
fuzzy turtle.
That would be awesome.
I would love this.
Yeah, I'd watch that. It'd
The
be a good
last
show.
wig I bought, Jesus,
Mm.
was when I was Fat Thor for Halloween a long
Yeah,
time ago. And I might
right.
still have that wig somewhere, legitimately.
Yeah, yeah. If
It,
so, it needs to come in my possession so I can wear it on the show.
oh, I figured we could both wear our wigs individually and
Oh, we can do that too. Yeah,
and
sure.
have the salty language low sodium edition or something.
Yeah. You know what I should do is go over to like Spirit. You know how like once Halloween's over, it's like the next minute it's everything's like 99%
Oh
off.
yeah.
I need to go over there and see if I can procure a few like shitty wigs.
I mean, if they're left over from Halloween at Spirit, they're gonna be shitty wigs.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Yes.
That's the hope. Honestly. I'm not, I don't want like good wigs. I want something that looks like a real bastardized like Chucky wig or something along those lines.
Yes. Yeah, I need to see some sort of Dragon Ball Z situation.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Right,
That'd be
right.
cool.
Like
I'd
Goku,
for
is
sure
that
wear
you?
that. Yep. Like, yes. Yes, it is.
Have you been watching Sakamoto?
No, I haven't started that yet. I started watching or I'm watching I have 2 episodes left of season 1 of Dan to Dan.
Oh,
So I'm almost done with season 1 of that. So once I do that, I'll probably bounce between those 2 shows.
fair enough.
Watch 1 or 2 of one, watch 1 or 2 of the other.
Well, it's very nice so far.
Yes. Yes. Oh, you both have special powers. We will also harvest your banana organ.
Yes. Oh, Dan to Dan.
What a weird show. It's so weird because it goes between that and then that episode with the was it the acrobatic silky episode, which was fucking heart wrenching.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah,
heart wrenching is the perfect word for it, honestly.
Yeah, it was like
Words.
holy shit, no
Yeah.
spoilers, but just holy shit,
Yeah, it was pretty.
The show's got a lot of like silliness to it, and then all of a sudden they're like, "Oh, by the way,
Yeah, right in the
1 inch
feels.
punch
What do you
right
think
to
of
your
that?
heart."
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. Oh, liver shot.
yeah. Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. They, I don't know. It's a good show. I enjoy.
It is.
Yes.
It's interesting. Yeah.
Yes.
Disappointing about the Funko Pops though, with Turbo Granny only being in the cat. But
Well,
what are you gonna
maybe
do?
there'll be a chase turbo granny with floppy, flabby titties hanging out or something.
There should be. There absolutely should be.
There should be.
I mean, even if they don't do that part, there really should be just Turbo Granny pre
Yeah, as a demon.
cat. Yeah. I'm so disappointed. And aliens. I would love to see a set of a few of the aliens. I love
The aliens.
I
are
love the
terrific.
episode.
Yeah.
Where like that episode, the second or like when they come back. I love that episode with I forgot what they call the guy, but basically they're goon, and it like
Oh,
you're
yeah.
giving an unsatisfactory performance. We will cut your pay by 60%. And they just keep threatening him with a pay cut. That's their like big threat.
Show's so great.
It's just so random. Yeah, just so randomly silly.
I wish more people would watch it, but definitely don't watch it with your children.
Yeah, it's a little weird for that.
Yeah, but it's very good. I got to move some windows over, see if anyone's in the chat. No one's in the chat. God damn it.
Everyone missed it. My big debut.
Yeah. Well, we always get people watching on the YouTubes, Brian, except for last week's episode that got butchered due to all the reverb and stopping the stream and
that was pretty awesome.
Yeah. I'm glad all
So it'd be
generators
awesome.
are humming at 100% today.
Yeah, I hope so. Yeah. Oh man, dude,
Hmm?
this this week I have moved so much stuff around in this house. Like my siblings came over Saturday, and instead of going over to my storage, we were like, well, let's make room here because shit from over there has to come here, and I need room here.
That makes sense.
So it was like, oh, okay, let's start going through the stuff in mom's closet, which was like a lot of her Christmas and Halloween stuff. And then also, we went through like the clothes that were hanging up in there and everything. And yeah, there was some of it we couldn't do. Like
Well, of
we got
course.
to the Christmas ornaments, and we were all like, not right now.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
Because that's getting into that really, really personal part where we all have memories tied to those things. And it's not just like, oh, these are pumpkins she liked to put on the porch.
You're
It,
right.
it
Yeah.
started becoming, oh, I remember the story behind that and what it meant to either her, or it's in memory of what, or like, oh, this is the ornament she bought the year we were born, like stuff like that. It
Oh,
starts
yeah.
getting more and more personal.
For sure.
So yeah, we were like, let's hold off on this. But man, we went to the donation place twice and dropped stuff off. And you know, and whew, and that's just that room basically. But I think we got through most of her clothes. We got through most of the decoration stuff, which is cool because having that closet open, I've been throwing a bunch of, me and my now roommate are throwing shit in there, which is cool because that's starting to open up more other space a little bit. I mean, not a lot yet because we haven't put that much in there, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, but it's helping. Like my sister, when we got done, she goes, I feel like we didn't even make a dent. And I'm like, that's because we haven't moved anything into that closet. Right now, that closet's wide open. And I said, once I start throwing shit back there, you'll start seeing space, and then that's a little what's going on, but dude, it sucks so much having to try to figure out how to get a room empty for somebody, empty a storage space, and go through somebody, like the deceased person's stuff
Right.
all at the same time, as well as me also trying to list some stuff on eBay at the same time. It's like I feel like I'm like, okay, today which hat am I putting on of these four,
Look at all the plates I'm spinning. Yeah. Da,
Oh,
da, da, da,
dude,
da, 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 da.
yeah.
Yeah.
And also from just moving so much stuff and everything, it's like my shoulders kind of fucked up and my back's been bugging me. And it's like I can't well, I'll just take a few days and rest up because like I told you, I want to be out of my storage by the end of the month, and today's the 22nd, so I don't have a lot
Sure
of time
is.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I got to move some stuff here to try to move some other stuff. It's just, uh, I'll tell you what the lesson learned is: don't have a bunch of stuff. Just own what you can carry.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I like my stuff. I
Nope.
surround
Nope.
myself with it.
Nope. Right out. Well, then the other key is if you like your stuff and whatever is to make sure you go first.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Becomes suddenly not my problem.
Exactly. That's what was months ago when me and Jeannie, remember I told you about how we went to that one brewery and there was this older couple that was talking with us.
Mm-hmm.
They were talking about how um when they moved in together, like the guy had a lot of stuff and and they got rid of a bunch of stuff, and then as a couple now they've accumulated a lot of stuff. And the woman goes, she's like, the way I look at it is she's like, we're getting old enough now that it's going to not be our problem soon enough. And I was like, oh, she was kidding, but it was still the idea that it's
But
like
was she?
it it does suck when you've got to go through a lot of stuff of somebody's. The worst part is when you go through stuff and it's stuff you don't really care about,
Oh, yeah.
but that like the Christmas and Halloween decorations. My mom loved Christmas and Halloween. She loved to put out decorations and all this kind of stuff. I could not be arsed with it. You know what I mean? Like I'm a let's put up a little tree and I'm good.
Just a fucking Charlie Brown tree.
Dude, I have one.
One bulb off of one stick.
Yep. Yep. Done and done, man. Um I just don't want I just don't want the hassle of putting lights up and decorations and all this, because now I got to go, especially Christmas, because then it's like you almost have to leave it up a long time, because if you don't, it's just too damn cold to
Brian,
go out generally.
winter's going away, bro.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
We'll be
Well,
fine.
yeah, you're right. When it's like 90 in January, you're right. I won't care as much.
Exactly.
But anyway, yeah, man. Whew.
Oh
Yeah, it's
shit.
been
Moderator Cheetos in the chat.
excellent. Excellent.
He's got a little wrench by
But
his name.
it's
It's not because
a
he's a
wrench.
tool.
Oh, because it's
It's because he's a
well,
moderator.
no. Sure. Hey, whatever helps him sleep, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man. Yeah, it's funny though, like, today having the my buddy that's moving in, he's got a U-Haul sitting outside here, and I was like, people around are probably like, is he moving out? Because they're probably not, if they're not paying full attention watching him bring stuff in. But dude, it cracked me up. He's got like a fucking like 65-inch TV or something like that. And he's moving stuff in, and I'm like, hey, let me know when you want to move that TV in. Think I'll go help out.
Yeah.
And next thing I know, I go out in the kitchen for something, and I come back in, and he's got the TV in the house already.
Well, I mean, to be fair, those new TVs are
Oh, I
pretty
know.
light.
Well, and also like he worked for like errands and shit for a long time, so he gets used to moving shit on his own basically.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, it is funny because I was bringing that up, and I was like, God, I just remember. I was like, it's funny. I'm like, you're a one man moving a 65-inch TV. I'm like, I remember when one dude couldn't move a 27-inch TV
Oh yeah.
because it was so fucking heavy. It was like 150 pounds because of the stupid CRT TVs, or whatever.
I mean, you remember that big
So
silver
yeah.
one we used to have in my living room in that big ass
Yes.
wooden entertainment center?
Yes. Yeah.
The day came where my mom bought a new TV and I got to put that in my room.
Yeah.
What a slog that was getting it up those stairs.
Oh my God. Two sets of stairs. Yeah. Oh,
that
boy.
shit was
Yeah.
terrible. But it was designed that you put the screen up against your body and it had handles like molded into the back.
Oh, that's right.
You
Yeah.
know? So I mean it made it a little easier, but
at least they tried. I appreciated some of those TVs did have handles on the side, built in, so you could lift it. Because otherwise, man, it was a pain. You had to get underneath them.
Some dude at RCA was like, you know what, guys? What if we put handles in it? Because they're watching people just struggle all day long.
Yeah, yeah.
Give that man a raise. Actually, no. Take his idea and fire him.
Yeah. No, you know what's happened is that guy came in, and he was like, looking at the TV design, and he goes, hey, I throw my back out like last week moving one of our TVs. Like, we got to do something here, And then it was like, what about handles? And then it's, he's up on their shoulders like the girl in the taco commercial.
You know what? That man's name was Steve Samson. And look at his company now.
Yep. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, they've done okay. Steve. Oh, fuck. Yeah, because I remember, when I worked at the video store and we had that wall of TVs, and they were all, God, what were they, 24 or 27-inch TVs, I think. And God, when we closed and we had to lug all of those things down I mean, it was two of us doing it, but still,
Oh, yeah.
the one dude just climbed the ladder and I just stood at the bottom and he handed them to me, and then I carted them, and what a nightmare. You could do that with flat screens and I would have been like, no problem.
Yeah, dude.
We would have moved all of them in fresh as a daisy.
You give me a stack of 25-inch flat screens, I'm going to shuffle them like a deck of cards.
That's what I'm saying, right? Like, that's why I was, we could have fired through those in no time and both been nice and easy.
Yeah, I would have been winging them things out the door like Gambit.
Oh, God, we wanted to just throw them on the ground,
I mean, yeah, of course. Who doesn't?
I mean, we could have. What were they going to do?
Yeah, just drop it off the ladder. Whoops.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes another one. Whoops.
All right. Yeah, 1 or 2 times is a whoops. You're on number 10.
Oh, whoops.
Crazy. These butterfingers. Shit. Yeah, that was those that it reminds me of that, and when I worked at Best Buy, having to climb up the ladder because they kept everything up above, and then lug in like a fucking 100-pound box of computer / monitor down. And it's like now you could lift your computer and monitor at the same time and they don't weigh. Well, it depends, I guess. That one gaming rig that Heno hooked me up with weighed a shit ton because it was in like a steel box. Like,
Depleted
I don't know
uranium.
whose idea. Yeah, it's like, whose idea was that? Like, it's like it looked cool, but
And
it was
that man
heavy
was
as shit, man.
Steve Sampson.
Yeah. Well, we all know Steve Samsung giveth and he taketh
He
away.
giveth and he taketh away.
Oh shit.
Oh
Yeah.
man. Yeah, I don't
But
miss
boy.
those dumb TVs.
Oh God, no. I saw one actually. Me and my brother were at a garage sale last week, and they had 2 of those TVs, and it was free. They
Well,
were free,
yeah.
and the guy's like, he's like, they work great.
I mean,
And
for
some dude,
a retro gamer, yeah,
yeah,
you need it for that. But
oh yeah, but like this dude
everyday
rolled up.
living, fuck that shit.
Oh fuck no, yeah. Some dude rolled up though and was like, "I'll take both of them." And the TV stand that the one was on was free too. He's like, "I'll take that." I'm like, "All right, cool." The guy obviously was real happy to get rid of them because
Dude,
he's,
it took me so long to get rid of ones we had. I think I had 4 or 5 of them in my garage when I lived up
yeah,
in Michigan.
yep.
And then I finally, what is it that Habitat for Humanity, or was it Restore? That's what it's called.
Oh
The
yeah,
Restore in Monroe on one
yeah,
weekend was taking them for free.
right.
And I
Yeah, because most
loaded
places won't
all of
even
the
take them
fuck
anymore.
yeah, I loaded
Yeah,
them all up and got rid of them all in one day,
yep,
and it was amazing.
yeah. Churches won't take them for rummage sale. Thrift stores pretty much won't take them anymore. If you set one outside, it's likely to just sit there.
It'll just sit
You
there.
know, yeah, I've seen it where people have set one outside and it just sits.
I mean,
So
I'm not gonna lie. If I could have like a thing behind me with just a shitty VCR going through it and have like an
oh
old
yeah, right,
CRTV, I think I
yeah,
would kind of like it just for the ambiance.
yeah.
The
I think,
poltergeist room warming
yeah,
effect.
right. I think
But
part of the reason that guy took them at that garage sale is they were Sony ones. Like they look like for the time they were probably pretty high end
oh, I'm sure they
TVs.
were. Yeah.
So maybe he's got a hookup, or maybe he's a retro gamer. I don't know. I mean, he didn't look much older than us, so it's very
I
possible
mean,
that he's
there's people looking for that shit now too for
there
retro
is.
gaming. He might
Yeah.
be picking
So
up for
hey,
free and
whatever.
flipping them for $20 a piece or something. You never know.
I'll tell you what. I'm usually the type that if I see somebody's going to be lifting something and you can help. Usually, I'm one that'll go over, but hey, you need some help. There's no way because these were like 40-inch like TVs, and I'm like, nope. Like I love my back too much. I'm too old to do that now. I learned my lesson when I moved that giant ass microwave for that lady and basically threw my back out.
I mean, it works great for me at work because before you just walk around, someone grab you, hey, can you help me pick this up real quick? Now I'm
Yeah.
like, I got this clipboard.
Oh, I mean, it's heavy.
I don't have my gloves on. I don't know what to tell you.
Right. Right. I'm
Yeah.
not in my lifting jeans. Yeah, I
Yes,
get
yeah.
you.
I'm not
Yeah.
wearing my action pants right now.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. I'm very much in my inaction pants.
Yes, yes. All my
So,
pants are now in
you
action pants. Actually,
caught me on like, I was gonna wear the action pants today, and I was like, no, you know what? Nobody's gonna want to, need anything. Yeah. It was funny though, because like, another guy came up and got the guy had a love seat for like $20. It was in great shape.
yeah.
It was really decent love seat.
Did
And then
did
no,
Vance
they
pull up
went
on
to
it?
yeah.
Whoa, that's a great
And
love seat. Put it in the truck,
yeah,
boys.
yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, can I take it for a test run? No.
No, absolutely not.
As is, buddy. As is. Um that when they went to lift it though, the one dude was like, "Oh my god," and they're like, "What?" And he's like, "This thing's heavy." They realized it was a hide-a-bed. Dude who owned it didn't even know it was a hide-a-bed.
How the fuck
They had
do you
just
not
had
know that?
because they got it from their mom and they just brought it in the house, I guess, and just set it there and never like wondered why a love seat was like 1,000 pounds.
You don't think maybe this guy has a hidden camera, just watch people throw their back out all day trying
Oh
to pick?
god, that'd be so funny.
Like, oh, crazy! I had no idea.
Yeah,
There's actually a folded up
oopsies.
hooker in the bed.
Probably. I mean, like I
Well,
think
I
they come
mean,
that way,
I'm
right?
sorry, hooker skeleton now. Let's be real.
Right. Yeah, I was like, yeah, there's nothing left.
Yes.
Yeah, it's just it's not even liquid anymore. It's all soaked up in the mattress.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
That nice shade of ugh.
Yep. Yeah.
What is that?
It
Best
was
Western
interesting
Orange?
though.
That's nice.
Oh, jeez. Like everything they had was like you could tell whoever stuff it was, whether it was theirs or his mom's or whoever. It's like they only like all the electronics they had are like high-end electronics, you know, and they're most of them were in pretty good shape. Like I bought a VCR that was like a Sony VCR for what is it? I think they charged me $5 for it.
I mean, that's awesome.
And I'm gonna sell it because I think I can get like $90 out of it.
Yeah, why not?
You know, and it was just like actually I have a new fan in this room. I don't know if you can tell from it's not as noisy as the other one.
I mean, no, I can't.
But it was like, you know, just a standard fan, and the guy it was $2. And he goes, yeah, he's like, I just turn this thing on every once in a while out in the shop. He's like, it just needs cleaned up. He's like, it works great. So I plugged it in real quick just to check. And it was also really hot that day. So I just left it plugged in. Because when I was going to unplug it, he's like, you can leave it on if you want to cool you guys off. Because it was in like a barn garage kind of thing.
Oh, a pole barn
kind of like a pole barn. Yeah. And it was, you know, no wind was getting in there at all.
Yeah.
So yeah, you know, I picked up a big Norman Rockwell book I was excited about for like nothing. So yeah,
nice. Gotta love a good garage sale.
Yeah, my brother bought some random stuff. It was, you know, they had some great stuff. Like they had these big stackable toolboxes, and I saw they had them marked. Like everything was really like to move type prices, right?
Yeah, right.
And then I look at these toolboxes, and they're like I said, the stackable ones, but they wanted like $200, and I'm like, that's a little pricey for used toolboxes, even though they're the stackable ones. And then somebody else asked the guy about them, and he goes, "Oh, they're full of tools." He's like, "We just don't want to take the tools out of them." And I was like, "Oh, that explains why they're so expensive then." So I was like, "Okay." But yeah, you know, it was cool. They were really nice. Talked to him for a little while my brother was still looking. I just went out and bullshitted with him for a little bit, and you know, got to pet their dog, who was super wanting to say hi to me, and they were very much like, no, stay over here, and the dog's like whimpering, and you know,
of course,
and I was like
doing dog shit.
I'm like, it's okay if you want to let him come over here, and they're like, are you sure? I'm
Brian
like, yeah,
gets mauled.
Yeah. Yeah. I recorded all of this before the mauling.
Yeah, this is actually AI Brian, the Brian you normally know is in the
right
ER right now.
Yeah, I'm in a coma.
Yeah. Dude.
But yeah, you know, and he was a sweet boy, you know, came over, and as soon as I reached my hand out, you know, not overhand, of course, but, you know, low so he could sniff my hand. Yeah, just punch him right in the face.
Hit him with an overhand. Exactly.
Yeah. But, you know, reach my hand out. And
mount him real quick, show him who's the boss.
Right, you know, he just sat down and just leaned his head in, and, you know, I mean, you could tell he's around people all the time. He's a super sweet dog. So, you know, I was like, that's all he wanted, you know, until I walked away, because then he's is like clearly he wanted some more pets.
Yeah,
you know,
well,
but
who wouldn't? I'm the same way.
Yeah, well, I mean, he knew me from the podcast, obviously.
Yeah, he's clearly a fan.
I'm sure he's listening now.
He's probably friends with Charlie, so
probably
at least online, not like real friends.
Yeah, right. Well, that was the woman made a comment. She's like, he's the best dog, and in my head, I'm going, yeah, but he's not the goodest boy.
I'd be like, yeah, you know? Has he ever won Canadian a year? I don't think so.
I doubt it.
2 years in a row, I believe.
Or whatever else award we gave out.
Yeah,
I don't remember now.
Yeah, did you ever win back-to-backs?
Yeah, I doubt it. Charlie's the most decorated, goodest boy there is.
Okay, we should be walking around looking like a general.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's going to be getting a star on the Walk of Fame soon.
Damn right.
Know? He should.
Yeah. Actually, I kind of love that idea of doing a pet Walk of Fame. Like that's
you could with Hollywood ones, right? You know.
Well, I mean, like in real life.
Oh, I mean,
get like little square situations and do kind of
Yeah. I'm gonna say, not to sound morbid, but you could for sure do it like as you lose friends.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was thinking, like a Walk of Fame memorial garden or some shit.
Yeah, I actually really like that idea. I think that's a great idea.
Not that I have the room for it at this house.
Fair.
Oh, future house, call to me.
Just use your neighbor's yard. Just knock that fence down and just start using their yard.
And
tell them you've annexed their yard.
You know what though? Their yard's shitty too, Brian.
Yeah,
Because
but
it's still on the street.
well, I understand, but it's still more yard at that point.
That's true.
You know?
That's true.
And listen, there's nothing more American than just taking land.
Well, yeah, you're not wrong.
Yeah.
You're not wrong. Especially because the yard that's bigger is my other neighbor, and I could definitely do without the domestics out there. So that'd be cool.
Right. Dude, have you seen the fucking Dodge Ram commercial that's been on right now? It's Dana White, and he's just like, Americans can't stop being Americans, so go out and be American. And it's like, oh, this just fucking reeks. It's just, I don't know. It's so cringe to me.
I have not seen that. I can only assume at one point he sprawls and drops his wife into a Kimura or something.
No, he's not on camera at all. They're just showing trucks the whole time.
Oh, was he the voice of Dodge?
For this commercial, yeah. And I was like, really? You want to get somebody to like tout America and you go out and get him? I was like, okay. Like, whatever. Was Vince McMahon busy? Like,
I mean, they didn't call
why not
me.
Get Hulk Hogan? Why didn't they get Hulk Hogan? If you're gonna get some creep, anyways,
he is the real American hero or whatever.
Yeah, you might as well get Hogan, right? It's just, I don't know. There's something about it that's just gross. I don't know, man. I don't
gross and weird.
I'm not all like let's scream America and be obnoxious about being Americans, and that's what it feels like. It feels very America.
Yeah.
Like.
Yeah, it's funny.
But then again, as I see a lot of people driving Chargers and stuff, and I'm like, I feel like this commercial would be perfect for them.
Oh yeah.
So maybe that's Dodge's demographic now. I don't know.
You know what would be oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. God damn it. It's all right, Brian. It was gonna be funny.
Right off the rails.
Right off the rails.
Yep. That damsel in distress is no longer in distress.
No.
Yep, that villain down the tracks twisting his mustache is going to be very angry at
the
you,
old
Tony.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh God, excuse me.
Boy.
Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Once upon a time, that ironic America shit was kind of funny.
It was.
And,
like
and
Kenny
it
Powers.
Suddenly became not.
Yeah. Yes. That's, you know what? That's exactly why I think it feels cringe to me now.
Yeah.
Is it just
like the first time I saw the old American bald eagle, it's like back-to-back World War champs. I'm like, that's funny.
Yeah.
Now I always see that stuff. And it's like, oh God.
Right. I think that's what it is for me. Is it's just I don't know. It just hits weird now.
Yeah.
Every time the commercial comes on, I'm just like, I just get douche chills from it.
Was it hauling a truck bed full of mac and cheese? Because there's nothing more American than that.
I see. Then you'd have me back on board,
right?
Like who doesn't want to swim around in a truck bed full of mac and cheese?
Goddamn right. There's strippers stripping and
eagles,
baseballs
and
being
planes.
hit.
Yep, eagles and planes flying overhead.
Absolutely, they're fucking jumping over the truck like Nitro Circus.
Oh my God, it's an eagle on a four-wheeler jumping over.
Yes, now we're talking. This sounds like some Saints Row shit we got up to a year ago.
It does, you're right. It does. God.
Oh my goodness. Well, our Saturday. No, it was our Sunday. Saturday, I went to lunch with my sister and Peanut.
Yeah.
Have you ever been to the Mason Jar?
Yes.
Place is really nice, Brian.
Yeah, it is. I've been up there a couple times with Jen.
It kind of looks like a dump on the outside.
It does. Yeah.
It's really nice, and the food's really good.
Yeah, the burger review guy gave them a pretty good review on their burger.
Oh, fair enough. I had Nashville hot chicken. It wasn't that hot, but it was delicious.
I don't remember what I had when I went there. It's been a long time since I've been there. The food was good, though.
Yeah, nice bar, too.
Yeah.
Patio's nice. I was shocked.
Oh, you know what? The last time I went, we got, I think they had half off apps. So we got like 3 different apps and just shared.
I mean, that makes sense. Yeah.
So it was like flatbreads and chicken bites and something else. And it was all good. Yeah.
The jalapeno poppers stuffed with chicken. I've never seen that before. That was good.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it's chicken,
I like that move.
Cream cheese, and it's wrapped in bacon.
Okay.
It's pretty fucking good.
Sounds all right to me.
But so what I'm getting to here, though, besides talking about how good the food was, is we were out on the patio and having a time. Felt like I was on vacation, sunny day, drinking a beer underneath a fucking ceiling fan. It's a great day.
Yeah. Right.
And here's conversation going on behind me. And, I don't know how your ears are, but I can't help but listen to other people's shit sometimes. Right.
I don't have a choice because of the how my ears don't filter right. You know how I hear like people chewing and all that stuff. So when
Yeah.
I'm in a restaurant, I can hear like everybody.
All right, Daredevil.
I know it sucks, honestly.
But
It's really annoying.
I'm listening to this conversation behind me, and I'm like, this sounds like they're on a date, like
Yeah.
first date type stuff going on.
Oh,
right?
nice. Yeah.
And then I hear the guy go, well, my hair, I really care a lot about my hair. There's this website you send your water, like city water to.
Oh God.
And they
Yes.
formulate shampoo specifically for you.
Oh my
And
God.
then I was like, because he was like, I'm really protective
Wow.
of my curls.
Oh my God.
So then
hope
I
he's
had
bald
to
in a
do one
week.
of these. Right?
Yeah, of course, right? Yeah. You got to turn and
Well,
look.
first it was this, because I'm looking at Michelle, and she's looking direct, like, did you hear
Yeah.
that,
Yeah.
And she's
yeah.
looking at me, so we both heard it. And I look, and I think it was a weird situation, because as I'm looking, a young guy's walking up, right?
Yeah.
And the guy that was talking about his specially formulated shampoo was a very young guy.
Okay.
And the lady sitting across from him was definitely an older lady.
Like what, 70, 80?
I would put her like legitimately upper 40s.
Okay. So a cougar.
Just,
all right.
yeah, tattoos, boobies hanging out, a whole situation. I'm
Sure.
like, and then he sits down, and all three of them start talking, and I'm just sitting there like,
you know what it is? That's the hey, my wife and I saw you from across the room situation. No.
Well, I feel like it's like the husband's not there.
Yeah, that's also possible.
And there's some sort of weird like, hey, I have an OnlyFans or something. And my husband films and sits in a chair like a weirdo.
Sure.
And I just want to be airtight or whatever.
Yeah, that's understandable. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like, I just want to know what it's like to be the London Bridge.
It was very bizarre. But the shampoo thing, all I could think about is, what a fucking racket.
How expensive must that shampoo be too?
I don't know, but I feel like I could be like,
it's gotta be expensive.
I feel like I could go to Costco and buy a pallet of Head and Shoulders. And then just be like, hey guys, send me your water and I will formulate your shampoo. And then I just send them some of batch C. Like, not even look at it. Just throw the water away, right in the dog dish. You
just slap a sticker right over the Head and Shoulders logo.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, what's this guy's name? Arnie? Okay, Arnie and Shoulders. Send it off.
Yeah.
Just a sticker on it.
Yep.
Yeah, it was very weird. Yeah.
I can understand the selling point, right? Because you're oh, well, you live in this area, so there's more of this in your water, so we formulated it this way, but blah blah blah. It's like, okay, most people, like, I don't know if you knew this, right? Like, for a long time, I didn't realize that basically the reason that conditioner leaves your hair all silky and smooth is basically just coating it with plastic.
Really?
Right? Like, it's just like, it's just like a chemical that's kind of like, and that's why it's so slick, is because it's just coated, basically.
That explains those smooth teenage shower jerks.
Exactly.
It was all plastic.
But you know what I mean? So it's like, when you start thinking about it that way, it's like, it seems more like a racket at that point, because it's not necessarily doing much for you. Like, I didn't know, like, when my sister was becoming a going to cosmetology school, she was talking about basically, like, shampoo is for your scalp, conditioners for your hair, basically. And once you realize that a little bit, like I said, it starts making you go, man, conditioner really feels like a racket. Like, don't get me wrong, it left my hair silky and luxurious.
Well,
but also it was like, it's really not necessary.
I'm fighting the man by shaving my head, so.
Yeah, I understand. So am I.
But big beard, they're winning out on me.
Yeah, right. Yeah, big beard wash is who's winning on me.
Yeah, beard wash, beard oil, the whole situation.
Yeah. It's probably the same thing. They've just got like a bucket of oil. They just, put a few drops in the thing and then mail it to somebody.
I mean, I would love to actually, like, know if that's a legit service. Like, do
Like
they actually formulate your shampoo, or they just
yeah.
have
Yeah.
batches? They're like, yeah, that'll work. Just put a little lavender
Yeah.
in it.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's
I don't
just
know, man. It's one of those where it's plausible enough to sell it,
yes,
you know? Like it makes sense because if your water does have a high level of this or that that could be damaging to one's hair, and they offer something that counters those things to help protect your hair, so plausibility on that's pretty high, right? It seems legit, but I don't know.
like
It's a good
I bought
question.
this formulated shampoo because I have hard water, and its number one ingredient is wolf piss. What?
Yeah. Hey, everyone knows wolf piss counters hard water
Yeah,
all
it
the
takes
time.
that scale out of there. You know.
Yep. Well, like, it's the best science fiction is actually based in science,
Yeah, there you go.
'Cause if it seems real enough, it's easier to go, "Oh, wow," versus
Holy shit.
yeah,
Just,
versus something like the moon landing, which is clearly fake,
I mean, obvs. Duh.
That's a good question though. You should have asked him.
Could not. I feel like I would have thrown off their mojo.
What would have been hilarious though is like if you'd like take your hat off. That way, it's obvious that you're bald.
Yeah.
And then ask him, hey, well, like I care about my hair too. Where do you get that?
Or just yell like, "Honey, what are you doing with these two young men?"
Yes.
Yes.
That would also be a lot of fun. Just walk up and act like someone in that group is, or just start yelling before you walk up. Like, I can't believe you. You're out running around on me again. And then turn to like one of the guys.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like you and that curly
And
hair.
you and those protected curls are gonna get it.
Yep. That's what I said. I was picturing, the one of the young guys and the old lady like across the bar, like, hey, Cookie, we noticed you from across the bar.
Yeah, looking like those two fuckers at that Coldplay concert.
Yeah. Like, I like the look of your curls.
Yeah. So does my husband. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right, Dr. Girlfriend, slow down.
Yeah, you just kind of trap him there. The guy's giving him a sensual massage while they're just standing there,
Of
just
course.
massaging his shoulders.
It's like, oh, wow, you must work out, huh?
Yeah. Like,
oh, tight ass, too.
Yeah. Just like we like.
Oh, God, predatory old people. It's like the news or something.
Yeah, right.
But no, so Sunday, the kids and I, we went, well, Michelle too, obviously. We went to the beach out in Catawba.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. Made a little beach day out of it. Went there first thing in the morning.
Shark attacks?
Just, I got attacked by an oxalotl. What was those little pink dudes? And a crab, because we have these reusable water balloons.
Yeah.
We lost Froggy at sea. Never to be seen again.
R.I.P. Froggy.
R.I.P. Froggy. But it was fun.
You live on in our hearts.
It was weird because it was overcast and like kind of cool. The lake was cold as fuck. Then of course you get used to it.
Right.
But Michelle got the shit burned out of her.
Well, that'll happen.
And I brought like a tent. I had a whole situation. We were good to go.
She still got burnt?
Yeah. Because we were out in the water for a while too.
I was gonna say, did you put up the tent?
No, I just left it in the car.
Yeah, okay.
Obviously.
See, that's where you made your first mistake.
Well, so I had a couple moments where I'm like, my kids are just so my DNA, and I love it.
Yeah.
We're all we just got out of water, we're sitting in our chairs and eating some food and bullshitting.
Yep.
And this guy just walks by, and he's in like full beach gear. He's got the tropical shirt on, bucket hat, shorts, and then he's just got knee-high rain boots on.
I actually kind of like that move at the beach.
And we all just stopped our conversation and just watched him walk by.
Maybe he has unsightly foot fungus and doesn't want to put that in the water.
Maybe. I mean, I did, so whatever. Fuck everybody.
He didn't want to pollute the lake.
So we had that guy, and it was grand because everyone at the same time, we all just stopped and watched.
Yeah,
it was very uncomfortable for everybody, but it was funny.
Sure, right.
And then the second one was like Logan, Michelle, and I are sitting over here. Leah's kind of off the side making a peanut butter sandwich, and this fucking old couple comes in. The old guy's, he looks like a bear. He looks like Mike Wazowski.
Oh,
like
okay.
skinny
Yeah.
legs, skinny arms, big ass body, and he
Okay,
is
right.
fucking tan. And you can see
Nice.
in his face he's very old, but he's got
Yeah.
this
He's not actually.
dude,
He tans so much he's like 30.
he's got this jet black mullet.
Oh, nice.
And like I just look at him and I look at Logan and Michelle and I'm like, you think that's his real hair color? And everyone's like, ah, you know.
Right.
And then like Leah just wasn't even paying attention, just doing her thing, and then she looks up and Leah's like, "What's up with that guy's hair?" I'm like, "Oh, these are my kids."
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Because if we were been sitting there, that would have been our whole conversation
Oh
is
yeah,
the story behind this guy's hair and everything else.
absolutely,
Yeah. Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah. That mullet would have had a backstory for sure.
He looked like Gene Simmons kind of. It was weird, but
Ugh.
much shorter and somehow creepier.
Rounder.
I don't know. Very rounder.
Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah, it was bizarre, man.
Yeah. Wow.
Good times though. Beach day was
All
fun.
right. Well, that's good. Except for the burning.
Although you're an oatmeal cream pie fan.
Yep.
Have they gotten smaller?
Oh yeah.
Significantly, huh?
I mean, what everything has, right? But yes.
'Cause
Like I don't feel like this is old man rant. This is a legit thing. There's no way they feel so tiny now.
because we, picked up a box, throw in the cooler, and then,
Yeah.
Leah's getting them out, toss people. And I'm looking at him, I'm like, really? And Logan looks at it and he's like, oh, you guys bought the mini ones. And I'm thinking, well, maybe I did. They're at Aldi,
They do sell
right?
bigger box ones, like but that are like huge, but
Yeah.
those are not
No,
the regular size
the
ones.
packaging these were in were OG oatmeal cream pies. They were just small as
Yeah.
shit.
Yep. I'm pretty sure
Still
those
extra
got really
delicious.
small. Yeah.
So good.
The
But I was
the
very
problem though is
disappointed.
when they shrink them like that, you have one and then it's like, man, I really want another one
Well,
because it
yeah.
doesn't hit like the other ones did, because they're smaller.
Well, yeah, obviously. Now instead of
Yeah.
eating 2 big ones, I got to eat 4 small ones.
Yep.
Thanks, little Debbie. Big little
That's
Debbie.
right. Yep. That's how she keeps you coming back.
I do love an oatmeal cream pie, though.
I do too.
So
Yeah.
good.
Yep.
How are
I
they so
actually
soft?
I
Chemicals.
saw a thing years ago that was for like homemade ones. I never tried it, but the ones like they looked really good in the video. Like the person that made them, they looked amazing.
I mean, it seems like all you really need is like a soft oatmeal cookie recipe and then just like cream.
Yeah. I think that's kind of what it ended up being,
Which sounds amazing.
It does, right?
Yeah.
Like I don't see, and I know there was one I don't remember what I saw it on. It's one of the shows on Food Network. It was a bakery they went into, and they basically have copycats of a bunch of Little Debbie treats in there. Well, not just them, but they also had like their own Twinkies.
Yeah,
and,
I mean,
stuff like that.
They're snack cake thieves, but I love it.
Yep. Basically, the whole concept was it was all just that it was all like nostalgia type stuff. Like they did Pop Tarts and all that kind of stuff too. But it was like it probably tastes so. It tastes better. It's not going to hit the nostalgia probably, but it probably tastes amazing because it's probably made with legit ingredients instead of chemical.
Yeah.
But also, you're like, but the chemicals.
Yeah, but I love the chemicals. They hit me right
that liquid
right in the dopamine center.
Right? I need those cupcakes to smell like Lemon Pledge.
Yes. I haven't had one of those lemon cupcakes in a long time.
Yeah, I haven't either.
Sounds pretty good, actually. See, the last time I bought some of those cupcakes, hella disappointed.
Yeah.
And it's probably because I've had, good cupcakes, but for some reason, zingers are still amazing.
Okay.
Fuck you, Twinkie. I'll have a zinger any day over a Twinkie.
Whoa.
There is no whoa.
I didn't know you were coming on here with hot takes.
Yeah, I'm challenging Twinkie the Kid to a duel right now.
Dude, I remember being younger and people arguing over which was better, a Twinkie or a Zinger. Now no one gives a fuck about Zingers except for you, basically.
Goddamn right. The Zingers have a website that they have merch.
I'm just kidding. Yeah. But it's like I think Tasty Cakes has their own kind of thing that enters the fold also. And there's probably other ones, regional ones, but it was just funny because I remember when that was kind of like a hotly debated thing for a while, and I was like, well, I'm like, my thing always was like, I want the Zingers because it always had like that icing on top.
For sure. Yeah, of course.
And the cream filling. Like it took it went another level that Twinkie the Kid just couldn't go to.
Wow. Hostess has no respect for zingers.
Yeah.
There is no zinger merch.
Oh, Hostess owns that?
Yep.
I didn't know that. Okay, I thought Zingers were a different company.
They do.
Well, they might have used.
They do have a pair of cup or socks that look like the cupcakes with the squiggles.
Oh yeah,
that's pretty dope. Not gonna lie.
Yeah.
I mean, look at this, ladies and gentlemen.
You should get those.
But they
Wear
are
with your flip flops when you go to the beach.
They are just not. No zingers. I would have bought a zinger shirt. Well, actually, I'm looking at the prices of shirts. I would not have bought a zinger shirt.
Like $30 for a shirt.
Yeah, 25 for that one. Yeah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Oh, dude. So on the way back from the beach, way there we passed this farmer stand, and I'm like, on the way back, I'm stopping. We're gonna get some corn on the cob, right?
Yeah.
This it's like Bergman's. It doesn't really matter, but Bergman's, Catawba, Orchard, whatever the fuck.
Well, Tom Bergman is listening. I'm sure he loves the shout out.
That's true. He does love it.
Yeah.
But I guess they're known for their peaches, I would assume, because they have big peach signs everywhere. But their T-shirt, Brian,
it would be funny if they had big peach signs everywhere, but they're not known for peaches.
That would be funny.
They just chose to use a peach.
Their T-shirt, if it wasn't for my size, almost $30, I would have bought one. Because I got my 6 years of corn I needed, and I cashed out, and the lady's like, oh, there's a $5 minimum purchase for credit cards. And I went, I'm debit card fucking Dan over here. You know what I'm saying?
Like, can't you just charge me whatever the fee is and we call it good?
Right.
Like, can't we just do that?
So I'm like, all right. And I see their T-shirts, and their T-shirt, it says Bergman's Orchard, Catawba. And then it's, drawn lady wearing a bikini, and you see her back, and her ass is just a peach. And I'm like, that's a great shirt. Like, I would wear that. That's a great shirt.
Oh God, that feels like a dive bar shirt.
Yeah, exactly. That's
kind of a thing.
That's the exact vibes they had. Was like Florida dive bar.
I was just gonna say a floor like from the Keys or something.
100%.
Yeah,
that's why I saw it. I'm like, oh my God, that's a great shirt. And then I saw the price, and I'm like, let me get these 3 cowtails.
Yeah, right.
But I kind of want to go back and get one of those shirts when I've got an extra like $30 floating around.
Yeah, I feel like you kind of need one of those shirts.
It was so great.
Yeah.
Oh man, loved it.
You're gonna be kicking yourself over that one.
I know. I won't be kicking myself as hard as Jurassic Park, because that is by far the best shirt I never bought.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
That's number 1. Number 2 would be the RoboCop Hatebreed shirt when I went to that Hatebreed show.
Oh, well, that's fair.
And I've never seen it again. I've searched online.
Yeah.
Sad.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Speaking of sad, how about Ozzy? Am I right?
Oh, yeah, right?
Fucking crazy.
Yeah, I saw that today. Like, I thought the first time I saw somebody post it, I was like, this is not something I've heard of. So the first thing you do with the internet is, the thing a lot of us would do on the internet is, make sure it's real.
Of course, yeah.
And that's what I started, like, I jumped on a couple sites, and I was like, oh, I was on Twitter, and I saw, like, Rolling Stone was reporting. I was like, okay, well, if Rolling Stone's reporting it, it's probably an accurate story, because they probably no, I mean, they're reaching.
I have a bone to pick with Rolling Stone, so
that's fine. But I mean, you know what I mean, though. Like, they're the type that they would contact Ozzy's family or manager and corroborate it. You know. So I was like, they're legit enough in that if they're reporting it, it's probably true. And I was like, holy shit, he just had that concert a few weeks ago.
I saw a thing posted online, and I can't remember if it was Reddit or Imager, because I don't go on Facebook or Twitter or anything like that,
Right.
And it was like someone just posting like a sad crying cartoon character, and it was like, this is the feeling I have right now, knowing that Ozzy's in Sweden to do assisted suicide.
Oh.
And I was like, and I haven't looked today to see if that's what actually happened.
That's
but with him being as bad of Parkinson's as he was, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
And he just had this amazing last concert and then just go out on top.
And it was too. The clips I've seen of him, he still sounded pretty good, and everything. And it was like, Yeah, I mean, that you know, what a way to go though.
Yeah.
And like, that did as well as it did, and it was a cool experience for tons of people. And I saw that was it early next year they're going to release it in theaters.
Oh, that's cool.
So eventually it'll be available through like streaming services and such, I hope, so I can watch it.
I mean,
But
we
yeah,
could have pay-per-viewed it.
the thing was we hung out that day too, but it was already like we were
Yeah.
halfway through it. Otherwise, I thought about that later. I was like, damn, I was like, we should have done that.
That
Just,
would have been fun.
had a time and enjoyed some good rock stuff and some bad rock stuff because you would have had to suffer through what's his face from Ghost,
Oh yeah.
you know,
Rats.
ugh, and a few others.
Yeah, no,
Um,
it's I mean, it's sad. I mean, it's not like it was unexpected. But
right.
when I did
I don't
see
think
it,
it was.
I was kind of like, "Oh, you know?"
I don't think it was as expected this soon because
Yeah.
literally he just, everyone's going to think unless it does end up being what you said.
Yeah.
It's like everybody was kind of like, but he just performed and he seemed fine, or as fine as can be, basically.
I think I'm guessing if, he was that bad
Yeah,
off that
I could
he
see that,
just
dude.
was
Because
like, "You know what? This last show, I'm going to give it my all and then I'm done."
yep,
You know?
because I could totally see that because Jen's stepdad had Parkinson's, and just seeing what it did to him and how frustrated he was through the process and stuff. It's like it sounds and seems horrible.
Right.
So whatever. Either way, rest in power, Ozzy,
Oh, hell yeah.
and thank you for fucking waking me up to metal because I remember going into my brother's room when he lived in the basement of the house and he had Paranoid on. And I was like, what is this? And he was like, it's Black Sabbath. And then he played the whole album. And holy shit, man, my world turned upside down.
Right.
I had never heard anything like that before. Cause even the rock music I heard wasn't Sabbath. It was, maybe hear some Zeppelin and stuff like that and the Stones and whatever, but it was
Yeah.
like I had never heard this and by this point, obviously, Ozzy was on his own.
Right.
Like he was already into the solo stuff. So then my brother put on some of Ozzy's solo shit, and I was like, "Holy shit, man!" And I've been, an Ozzy dude pretty much ever
Oh,
since.
yeah.
So I
I'm
was,
huge Ozzy fan. I'm
plus,
actually very sad that I never got to see him perform.
yeah, I had a
Yeah.
chance because there was a one year I was supposed to go to Ozfest and I chose not to go, and it turned out to be like 1.5 million degrees that day, and half of our friends got heat stroke basically. So I would have died
Worth it.
if they barely survived. I would have for sure been dead. But yeah, I regret not seeing Ozzy. I don't regret skipping because it was like, dude, it's gonna be so hot, and it was an Ozfest.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like, oh, we're just going to see Ozzy. It was like, this is all day in 1 million degree heat. And I
Worth
was like, that
it.
seems,
Worth
yeah. So,
it.
so I said, I wish I would have, I wish I would have seen Ozzy and some of the other bands, but I do not regret my decision as far as that part of it.
I
But, what you can do, just put Ozzy on the long list of bands from that era that or musicians that I didn't go see when I could have.
fair enough.
And Ozzy came through Toledo a few
Oh,
times.
yeah.
Like we probably had plenty of
I'm sure I
opportunities.
could have
Or
seen him.
Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, So yeah, we had chances for sure.
Do you remember over the weekend when I texted
Nope.
you and our number one fan and moderator, Cheeto, about the Modelo mango thingy?
Yes.
Okay. I was mistaken.
Okay.
First initial drink is pretty good, but it's weird. It's got this like chili spices to it. It's fruity.
Yeah. Right.
And I have a theory. I'm going to use my Yeti koozie here. Because when it's really cold, it's not bad. But as it warms up, it gets awful.
I can understand that.
Like,
There's a lot of drinks that
this
are
is
that way.
a watermelon one.
Okay.
And you would think like, oh, watermelon with like a little like Tajin on it, which I've done before. It's pretty good.
Sure.
This is really hard to drink. Like I'm struggling to put these down.
Oh wow. God, I feel like the seltzer flashback.
Dude. I'm having severe buyer's regret over this Modelo pack I picked up.
How many more you still got? Enough.
I mean, I've drank at least one of every one of them, so that's
Okay.
4. This will be
So
number 5, so I've got 7 more.
Okay. Oh my God, that's so many.
And the only one in there that I was like, after I started going through the chili ones, because it's mango, pineapple, watermelon, and then the last one's just lime and salt.
Okay.
And I'm like, that one might not be bad. It's not
Right.
great.
Yeah, I'm very much getting like seltzer vibes because there was always we're like, oh, this one shouldn't be too bad, and it's like, oh, this is terrible.
Yeah,
What are we
and
doing?
it's like the first initial drink is pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, it's like, oh, there's watermelon, there's a little weird like chili spice,
Yeah. Yeah.
but and there's like this weird salty finish, which is bizarre.
Yeah.
But as it gets warm, it turns into real ass real quick. So I'm hoping Yeti will save the day.
By keeping it nice
Just
and
keeping
frosty.
it nice and cold. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's hope because
It's very strange. I should never.
it really sucks when you buy something like that and you've got like a whole pack of it and you're like, this is terrible. I don't know what to do with this. Other than, if you were going to a party at someone's house, you just leave it in their fridge.
Yeah,
Know?
dude. I wish I was of that age where house parties like that were in my life still.
Yeah.
You know?
Or like when your mom and Chuck had the cottage, the alcohol fridge.
Oh yeah.
Just go take them and throw them in there.
Oh,
and just let
I would absolutely do that. They'd be there for years.
Yeah, probably. till you're like, wow, there's nothing else here. I guess I'll just drink this. I'm like, did I bring this one?
Dude, 100. Like the first beverage I had was a nice lime seltzer.
Yeah,
that's 100% why I'm drinking this, because I am out of beer. I drank my last PBR Light yesterday.
Oh my goodness!
Imagine my shock and surprise when I reached into that giant box and I couldn't find anything.
Yeah,
and I'm like,
right.
oh no, all I have are these shitty Modelos for podcasting. Yeah. Oh no!
little did you know, I snuck in. I just took all your PBR Lights last night. So.
Oh God, they're not enjoyable.
Yeah, that's too bad.
I'm trying,
especially something like that, to where you're like, oh, this will be a nice summer drink.
Well, yeah, that's because I saw them a couple weeks ago. We were at a whatever grocery store, and they had tall boys of these.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, that kind of sounds good. But I'm like, I don't want to buy a tall. I don't, not feeling it. I'm not feeling a tall boy today.
Yeah.
Hindsight, I wish I would have like picked up one of each.
Yeah.
Because then it'd just be like, oh.
Yeah. Right. Well, remember when I did the Mountain Dew ones?
Yeah.
Like, remember I grabbed the tall boys because I'm like, I really don't want a 12-pack of these.
Yeah, I definitely fucked up there. But my like inner beer lover was like, well, these are all flavors you like.
Yeah, how bad?
This makes sense,
right? Yeah.
It doesn't make sense.
Nope.
I should save 4 of them so you can try them.
Okay.
That'll give me less to drink.
I'm sure I won't want them, but I'll try.
You gotta at least try them.
Yeah, that's what I said.
They're not spicy by any means. They're just It's not
well,
like it's not like some of those fuck you beers at the beer fest.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
I saw somebody on YouTube one day doing like a watermelon, basically a watermelon smoothie, and then they threw in some tagine in there and whatever, and I was like, oh, that's an interesting. idea,
I've done it on watermelon. It's pretty good.
Yeah. No, I mean, like as a drink though.
Well,
you have like a watermelon, smoothie or whatever you want to call it.
Like
I was like, that's a nice refreshing drink for the summer.
A watermelon margarita with like a Taijin rim. That'd be delicious.
Right.
But this is a different animal.
No. Yeah.
That's
too bad.
It is. It makes me sad, actually.
It always does me too. I'm always afraid. That's why, like stuff like that. It's like I'm willing to do it for like the podcast, but I don't take those risks much on my own.
Yeah.
Like if I was doing it for the house, I'll just grab something that's a little more tried and true.
Well,
or like you said, if you see a tall boy, maybe I'll grab a tall boy and give it a try.
It was on sale and it sounded refreshing, and I should have spent.
You know why it was on sale?
Yeah, no shit, right? I should have spent.
Please get rid of this.
A little bit more money and just got another 30 rack of PBR Light, because I actually like that.
Yeah.
For a light beer, it hits the spot for me.
Yeah.
So, but now I fucked up, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
I was actually thinking that, going to the store in the next few days, I was like, I might grab some of that.
It's a tasty little beer with
not the Modelo to clarify.
Oh yeah, everyone knew, Brian. Don't worry.
Yeah.
You don't have to clarify that. Everyone knew.
Just in case someone was like, why would he buy that after Tony just said it's ass?
Yes. No. Terrifying. Terrible.
God, that'd be horrible. Can you imagine? I send you a picture later in the week, and I'm like, look what I got. I'm knocking back those
I mean,
Modelos.
if I'd be like, yeah, I'll bring you more if you like them.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, be like, hey, I got a few more.
Yeah, let's
for you.
go. It's fucking party time.
Yeah. Oh man. The funny part for me too would be like with the like you said, it's not like spicy, but it's there. It's like I wonder if after a couple of those, if I'd be like Heartburn Johnny
I
or
I don't know. It's just it doesn't feel like actual spice. It just
Okay.
feels like the flavor, if that makes sense.
Oh, okay. That wouldn't be so bad
Yeah.
then. Yeah.
Oh, you
I'm
know
actually
what?
surprised there's not some spice to it though, because I could,
Speaking of
it'll
spice, actually, now that I'm thinking about it,
Oh boy, we're either going to talk about Dune or the Spice Girls. Which is it?
the Spice Girls in Dune, new crossover.
Oh, nice. Okay.
No, we
Doing them Spice Girls, right?
hell
Nice.
yeah, sandworms.
Terrible.
Am I right, y'all?
Yeah.
So last week, just what the oh, it was that fucking Patreon fair episode we did, fair food,
Oh, right.
and I
yeah.
just got a hankering for Indian food. Right?
Okay.
Because they had a lot of
Yeah.
like Indian dishes in there.
Yeah. Well, we talked about Indian food a little bit. too.
Patreon.com/saltylanguage, just to let you know.
Yep.
And all day at work, that's all I could think about. And I just
Yeah.
text Michelle. I'm like, let's get Indian tonight because I can't get out of my head.
Yeah.
So, and I haven't had Indian in, I can't even tell you.
Yeah. Years for me.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, actually I can tell you because there was a lot of trauma actually around that night. Weird.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And I can tell you after the show if you want. But
Fair enough. I do want to know
Yeah.
actually because I'm curious. But yeah.
So she picked out a place on Reynolds Tandor. It's very small. It's got like 6 booths, maybe like 6 tables.
Yeah, I'm trying to picture it because I
It's
know
across
of the place.
from where Southwick used to be. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
yeah, I know where you're talking about now. Okay.
bro,
That's
it was so fucking good.
yeah.
The whole experience. Like we made reservations because Michelle said online it recommended it.
Oh, okay.
So we didn't really need them, but there was a ton of people getting takeout out of there.
Yeah, but you'd rather have done that and
Just to be
get
safe.
to eat rather than show up and they're like, "Oh, we have a 4-hour wait."
Yeah,
or,
exactly.
"Oh, sorry, no reservations. Get the fuck out of here." Yeah.
Oh man, we got garlic naan. It was amazing. I got some. We got a little those samosas are little like dumplings full of potato and peas. Got some of those.
That sounds amazing.
And I got this curry chicken that was spicy and amazing. Michelle got this mango curry that was not spicy but very sweet.
Yeah. That's one thing I loved. Like I know I've told the story a million times, but like when my first experience with Indian food was I had never had it, but I had heard it could be hot.
Yeah.
But the place we went to literally brought out like a dish or dishes of the different curry sauces, and they were like, "Tell us which one you want."
Oh,
and
that's really nice, actually.
So it's just like a real small dish, and you just just taste it all, and then it was like, okay, that one. And that was, and everyone at the table did it basically. And it was like, that was amazing because I was like, I want a little heat, but I don't want to shit my pants all day tomorrow,
Yeah, exactly.
Because remember, I told you the head of the department got the shit your pants all day tomorrow heat. And he literally was shitting his pants all day. He couldn't even go on the tour with us that we went on.
It's like
so
I ordered medium spicy, and then the guy walks away. Michelle's like, "Oh, I'm surprised it didn't get hot." And I'm like, I don't know what they consider hot.
Nope. Yeah, you try medium spicy.
Yeah, so like I know I don't want mild, that's for sure. So give me and medium. Like I could have gone a little bit spicier, but it was spicy enough that it I knew it was there. You know what I'm saying?
Jeannie and I did that when we went to that one Chinese place. I forgot the name of it that I told you was out on Dussel, I think it is.
Mm-hmm.
And they asked what heat level, and I'm like, and she goes, "You probably want like medium spicy." And I was like, "Okay." So I got that, and she was right. It was like that was right about my wheelhouse. I probably could have gone just a little above that, but it was the right move. Because again, it's like especially if I'm gonna be out with somebody, like I don't want that to wreck my stomach,
Right.
Like I just want to enjoy my food. I ain't looking to go test any boundaries,
I got myself an Indian beer, a Kingfisher.
Okay.
Although they had other
beers.
beers.
I had an Indian beer.
They had these beers called Taj Mahals, and they were in like big ass 22-ounce bottles.
Okay.
And they just brought you a glass. So and I'm like, that's what I should have got. I'm like, I should have got one of those.
It's funny though, because tell me if I'm wrong here. I feel like it feels on the surface like the equivalent of a Foster's.
Oh yeah, yeah. Taj
Mahal. Yeah, more
It's
gimmick
Indian
than
for
it is.
beer.
Yeah, it's like it's more gimmick than it is. I mean, who knows? Might be tasty beer. I
Yeah,
don't
I
know.
mean,
But
there's a table of everyone at the table had one. I'm like, that's probably what should,
right.
because it was all
Well,
like
they were
foil
actually
wrapped, like a Modelo too.
they work there, or they work for big Taj Mahal.
Big time.
So
I mean, I want to too. Are they
yeah,
hiring?
yeah, right. Sorry, you have to kill one of those guys to take their
One
place.
of them's on death's door. Trust me.
Right. Or you have to send him. It's kind of like mob rules. You either have to kill them or they have to go to jail in order for you to take their position.
I'm pretty sure I just have to like wait in the bathroom for him to come in and be able to just be like, and he'd just die because he was very old.
Dude, that's what you think.
But dude, the food is so good. And then we got dessert, right? Because I have to look at the dessert menu, and everything in there was like cream and dairy, and then that is one dessert.
Perfect.
That was sponge cake balls, and they're soaked in honey and rose water. I'm like, that sounds amazing.
Interesting. Okay.
So these little balls come out, and they're fucking beautiful. They got pistachios on them.
Yeah.
And they're, I got a big ass mouth. I don't really take bites. I take whole bites. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You just unhinge your jaw like a snake.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna use this pen as a prop. So here's me. I'm just like, and it's like going in my mouth. And Michelle cuts hers in half. And this explosion of steam comes out of it.
Oh,
and,
shit.
And I'm like, oh. And she's just like, spit it out. I'm like, no, it's too good.
Yeah. Like, get a drink.
She's like, spit it out. No, it's too good.
I will sacrifice my tongue for this.
Because they didn't look like they were hot.
Right.
Like that puff of steam I'll never forget.
Right.
It was like a tear gas grenade going off.
I'm surprised you could feel anything after that time we completely nuked our mouths on pizza.
I mean, Village Idiot pizza. That pizza, I don't think the pizza was hot. I think there was a spell from Pizza Wizard.
Oh, you might be right.
Last time I was at the Idiot, I did not see him. Sad.
Oh, that's a shame. Yeah.
I'm assuming he's somewhere turning into a pizza lich right now.
Probably. Yeah, I would think so.
Yes.
Or he's just pure force energy.
Also, a necromancer themed pizza place called Pizza Lich is pretty sick. I'm just saying.
I don't think you're wrong. I like this idea because I'm picturing the T-shirt and I'm picturing it in like a death metal font.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I also want to see the pizza boxes.
Pizza Lich.
But death metal font instead of like the little Italian pizza guy, it's just the Grim Reaper.
Yeah. I like this idea.
Yeah, it's a fucking great idea.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah, the food was so goddamn good. And I told the guy, like, he was like, it was weird because the dude's just running around in like sandals. He's got like sweatpants on, wearing a ball cap, and it was a nice place. Right. But he did. Service was excellent, and then he's like, "Oh, did you enjoy your food? We can get you more sauce." And I'm like, honestly, I felt like this is a religious experience.
Yeah,
we will be back.
Right. Well, that's what happens when you burn the absolute fuck out of your mouth.
Yeah, that's true. I was transcending through pain. Yeah. It's like whipping yourself, but with delicious cake balls.
It is absolutely. Yeah, it's a little more favorable. Yeah.
Oh no, it was amazing. So good.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I keep seeing, like watching Food Network over the years, and I keep seeing various Indian foods, and I'm like, God, this all looks so good. And I'm like we've talked the last 2 episodes or whatever, and it's like every time I'm like, I should find a recipe. I'm like, I should just go get Indian food.
Yeah, it's
like because so much less work.
I mean, Brian,
and also,
if there's a day you're down, we can go have some Taj Mahals.
I mean, let's go right now. Like we're done here. Let's go.
I'm so full up a Lux box. How am I going to order appetizer, couple bread dishes?
Yeah. All right. So tomorrow then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh man, it was
that'll give you time
so
to purge.
Good. The fuck was that noise? Huh.
Sorry.
You're good.
Oh geez.
Oh geez.
Computer just went into. Oh well. At 9 o'clock, my computer goes into sensual mode.
Oh
the screen gets like orange.
God.
Yeah, the screen gets very orange to kind of be easier on the eyes,
Yeah, easy on the eyes.
Yeah, I know.
Just like that young boy with his curls. Yeah.
Yeah, wait.
Yeah. Well, I feel like we're kind of closing in on QoftheW time. Do you got more fixins?
I just have one thing before we do that, which was, we talked about Ozzy, but we didn't talk about Malcolm Jamal Warner Diane,
I
this
didn't
week.
hear that.
Also, yeah, a couple days ago or yesterday, he drowned apparently.
I did see his
And he's
name come up occasionally. I didn't realize he died
yeah,
though.
only 54 years old. I mean, man, and it was like, another one of those where
Huh.
tons of people were posting uh clips from the Cosby Show especially, but he did other work also, but it was like, God, it's like the one I had to share on there was that episode where Denise, he sees that shirt that he loves, but it's way too expensive. And Cliff and Claire are like, no, we're not paying like $200 for a shirt.
Yeah.
And she's like, well, I can make you one. And when he puts it on, it's like it doesn't button right. The collar is huge on one side and smaller on the other. One sleeve is like 14 feet long, the other one's shorter. It's just this mess of a shirt. But it was like he plays that scene so great at just how like, what the fuck did you do to me, basically, kind of a thing. Because he had already bragged to these girls that he had, whatever, I forgot the brand name of the shirt, but he was bragging to girls that he had it, and they show up, and and whatever, and then he's a dick to Denise about it, but then eventually, of course, because it's a sitcom, he's
Well,
got to
yeah,
come back around and
of course.
everybody's good. But
Come on, Theo,
it's
get
just,
your shit together.
dude, that episode, and I also love the one where he talks about how he's talking about like living on his own or whatever. And Bill Cosby's basically just like, okay, and hands him like Monopoly money and goes, here's your paycheck. And he goes, all right. And he goes, hold on. And he's like, and he just starts taking money. He's like, this is your rent. This is your food. This is your whatever. And he's basically left with like $2.
I mean, accurate. It's funny because it's
very
true.
accurate. 100% true. Yeah. But it is very much like, it reminds you of like when you were young and stupid like that, or not stupid, let's say naive,
Yeah.
because you didn't know what shit costs.
Oh
Cause
yeah,
like that,
for sure.
mom and dad just make things appear for you.
Absolutely.
You don't,
Yeah.
you know?
Everything's
So
magical when you're a child.
yeah, totally. But yeah, that episode with that shirt, dude, it was one of my favorite Cosby Show episodes. And, the way he plays just the frustration of like, these girls are on their way over, and I told them I'm gonna be looking fly as hell, and they're gonna see me in this, clown shirt.
Yeah, I did not realize he passed. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, like I said, only 54 years old.
Yeah.
I mean, not that it's not sad at any point, but it's like
True.
it's weird too. You hear somebody drowning,
Yeah, right.
because it kind of makes you wonder if there's more to it, like maybe a heart attack or something. You just don't hear about people just randomly drowning.
Underwater
Typically,
tea
like
party
that.
gone wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sad though.
It is.
But yeah.
Tis.
And a big part of the childhood, because obviously watched the Cosby Show a lot growing up.
Of course.
So I did see something that I liked, because somebody was like, they were like, I know there's this dark cloud around the Cosby Show, and I'm like, no, there's not. There's a dark cloud around Bill Cosby.
Yeah, exactly. Let's be real about this, right?
That show still showed a lot of great, like the story I was just telling about the learning about finances and shit. Or the ones where different times where the kids were, one of their kids was like, well, we're rich. And, Claire's like, no, no, no. Or Cliff was like, no, no. He's like, your mother and I are rich.
Yes.
And it's like shit like that, where it was, pretty well grounded, even though, in ways not realistic, of course, but it's TV, it's
not
supposed to be
well, I would say it's not supposed to be
smarmy and
realistic,
all that.
but
Yeah. But anyway, but it was like, yeah, I feel like in this moment, you're not celebrating Bill Cosby. You're not celebrating him raping women, allegedly. Like you're celebrating an actor that was on the show. I mean, his body of work was very good on that show. He was great. Like I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I don't think that's glorifying anything other than Malcolm Jamal Warner's career and his art. That's I don't, maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Be like, I know Ozzy bit off a bat, but I gotta say that he was a great. It's like, yeah, okay, let's put that away.
Everyone does weird shit.
I do like seeing a lot of the Ozzy gifts though, because there's so many of them that are popping up from the Osbournes that I've forgotten about, and just fucking cracks me up. I always love seeing, not just on that show, but there was one where it's like it's him and Sharon, and then their son, what's his name, Jack. And he shows them videos of like kind of supernatural things, and then asks them, do you think it's bullshit or not? And it was kind of a fun show because so many times, Ozzy, some of the stuff Ozzy was like, oh, that's bullshit and blah, blah, blah. And then other times he was like, you could tell Ozzy was like, whoa, that freaked me out. Like, let's talk about anything else. I don't want to talk about this anymore. It was great. So, yeah, it was, not just the musician Ozzy. And it was funny because I think, like, then I'll shut up about Ozzy, but I think it was interesting that we always like, oh, he's the Prince of fucking Darkness, and he was known for doing drugs and rock and roll, and oh shit, this is him and Black Sabbath are bringing Satan and all this, and then you see him on the Osbournes, and he's absolutely the total opposite.
Yeah,
He's just a
he's just
sweetheart of a
goofball.
guy. Yeah, and all this, and at one point I'm like, oh man, this totally ruined the aura. But it's like then after a few years, you're like, it actually didn't. What it did was it just showed that he was,
just
just a guy,
just a cool guy.
Really talented guy that, had a hell of a career and unfortunately, got sacked with, Parkinson's.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. But anyway, yeah. So, yeah, there you go. That's what I got for the. Are we talking about the Rolling Stone thing on this, or are we doing a Patreon?
Oh, it's
patreon.com/saltylanguage.
language, and it'll be a freebie.
Okay, that's what I thought. I just wanted to clarify.
Yeah, we'll try to do it in like 10 minutes or so. Nice quickie.
All right. Okay.
And then I don't know if we want to do another My Mother to podcast, or if you've got something else lined up.
No, I don't think we can wait another week to do another episode of that.
All right, we'll have to do that then too. So last week we asked everybody. Hold on, I gotta close this window. Out of the 7 deadly sins, which sin shapes your life the most?
Yep.
So
diarrhea
on Face page, that is a sin. Brenda says, "You want me to say lust, don't you?" I'm gonna have to go with pride because stubborn isn't listed.
Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, that's fair. Jody says,
"She's not gonna lie. I really did think lust was gonna be her answer, though. She's someone that plays the word game that I play."
Fair enough. Jody says, "Unfortunately, I'd have to say gluttony, and sometimes more than others across the years. But overall, my life, then and now as a result of then, would be a lot better if I'd maintained a healthy weight."
That's fair.
That is fair.
You know what's interesting is I feel like in a lot of ways, gluttony feels like the least problematic because typically with gluttony you're only hurting yourself.
Yeah.
Whereas some of these other ones you're inflicting onto other. I mean, don't get me wrong. You can, gluttony can lead to diabetes and bad things that do affect other people around you. But you know what I'm saying? You don't feel like you're directly affecting others like, some of the other things.
I mean, gluttony gave me a burnt mouth.
Yeah, it did. You're right. Well, in fairness, though, I mean, we are the pizza roll generation. We're like, whatever, it's fine.
Yeah.
Put it right in my face.
I am about 30% dragon, I think. So.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Kiki says, lust, sloth, gluttony, because I can't just have one. That's boring.
That's gluttony in itself, right?
Yeah, it's pretty damn close, eh?
I mean, you can't just have one. You got to have all of them. I mean, I feel like, yeah. Jeez.
See here. Lady Cheeto says, Raph, if you mess with my family, I will get you back in due time.
Oh, my. All right.
Sounds like a threat.
I just don't like the fact that it was about, like, which one has shaped your life the most, and she went with Raph. It's like, damn, dude. Like, she's going, like, full attack mode all the time.
Well, she's actually got a wooden chest buried in the basement. It's got the blades of chaos in it. She's the god of war.
Okay. Well, that's fair. Yeah, okay.
Zach says pride, and then multiple pride flag emojis, which I adore. That's lovely.
I like that. That's definitely not the. It's really funny, kind of on two levels.
Yes,
too.
Isn't it?
It is. Yeah.
So let me flip it to the Instas, and over here on the Instas we have Cheeto liking the post. Thanks, Cheeto. And that's it.
Speaking of. I'm looking at my list here, and I don't see an email from Cheeto.
Oh, my.
Is he still in the chat?
No, he left.
Of course he did. He ran before we could attack him.
Yep. Well, I guess we'll have to pick it up later or something. He knows better. I told him we were recording yesterday. We didn't even record yesterday.
I know. Silly goose.
Oh, that was the other part of Beach Day. Why we didn't record yesterday.
Oh.
So I can't believe I forgot
Because of
this.
Cheeto?
No. So as we're leaving the beach, I asked the kids, hey, you guys want to stop and get ice cream? Leah's like, that's a great idea. I brought Lactaid. I'm like, oh, perfect.
Oh, nice.
Right? So I'm like, cool. So we go to this Purple Parrot, amazing little ice cream store.
I assume Leah is also blessed with
lactose
intolerance?
100%.
What a great thing to pass down.
So Michelle gets a Dole Whip, which is non-dairy. I should have got that.
Right. Yep. Those are tasty.
They are tasty. The kids got ice cream. I got haven't had something like this in a while, a chocolate vanilla twist flurry, but it had pretzel-covered Nutter Butters in it.
Okay.
How could I not order that?
Right.
Like,
yeah,
I'm looking at the ice cream menu, and I'm thinking, like, I might just get a chili dog, because that was always my ice cream stand move.
Oh, okay.
Because, lactose.
Yeah.
And
like,
then
just put it in a cone.
Yeah. I need a chili dog sundae.
I was just going to say picture a banana split, but it's a chili dog.
Yeah. And, but I have these Lactays, right? So I'm like, cool. Leah gives it to me. Pop it in my mouth. I'm like, God, this thing fucking tastes awful. Every Lactaid we've ever bought's been vanilla.
Oh, okay.
Right?
She just got ass-flavored ones?
And I'm like, God, Leah, I'm like, what brand is this? Because it tastes awful. And she's like, Dad, they're not chewable.
That would explain it, because then there's no flavoring to them for that.
Yes. And let me tell you, if you're supposed to swallow it, because that did not do its job.
Oh, no.
I spent half the day in just pain.
Yeah.
And I finally fell asleep, and I woke up at like 3-something in just pain. And I suffered. Like, that's why I told you, I'm like, dude, I barely slept. There's no way I can record. It was an awful experience.
It worked out for the best anyways, because with Jay moving in with me, I was trying to clean shit out of that room. And, dude, I got to tell you, so I forgot this earlier. I know we're supposed to be in the middle of QoftheW.
We're circling back, but we'll circle back again.
But, so now I have slept in all 3 bedrooms of this house.
That's fun.
Which is kind of funny and weird. But also, do you know how weird it was to walk into the room where I'm sleeping now, which was my mom's room, and seeing video game systems set up in there?
I mean, because we all know your mom's was a pure gamer.
Yeah, right. It's like it's still sort of mom's room. It's not, but it's it is also like walking in there, and I've just started laughing because I put my Switch up, and I just started cracking up. So. And also, here's something, like, I don't know, like, I went to, like, make sure the Switch was connected to the Wi-Fi and stuff. And when I, and make sure it worked through the TV to make sure I had everything hooked up right, So I pulled the Joy-Cons off, and the right one basically was dead. Like, I'm hoping it was just that maybe I didn't click it all the way in, so the battery just died.
Yeah, maybe.
I hope, because that'd be really shitty if it's just dead. I've not used it a ton, but so I was like, oh, and I was like, well, shit, I can't use the A button because the A button's on the right side one. And so I grabbed and I'm like, well, I thought you could use either one that way, but it for some reason wouldn't let me select things. So I was like, well, I have a controller. So I pull it out, right? And as I'm reaching around the thing, to plug it in and everything, and I hear just like beep or whatever, and I look and I'm like, oh yeah, duh, this is a wireless controller. I'm plugging it in. You only have to plug it in to charge it.
Well, yeah.
So it connected, and I was just like hitting God knows what in the meantime because I was like leaning on it. So I was like, oh yeah, I forgot this is I actually am surprised it still had a charge. I haven't used it in a long time. I figured by now it would just need a charge, but it was like full charge.
Yeah, good batteries.
So I was like, okay, yeah. So I hope my Joy-Con's okay.
Yeah, right.
Otherwise, I'm gonna be sad because I'll have to buy another one.
Unless it works while it's hooked up to the thing and just got to play it as a mobile.
True enough, yeah. Well, and realistically, I don't really use the Joy-Cons. Like, I usually use the controller.
Well, then you'll be fine.
Yeah, so I'll probably be all right. You're right. What was I thinking? All right, back to the QoftheW.
All right, back to QoftheW.
All right, so Garrett says glutton. He said, I've always used food to suppress stress or bad emotions. Yeah, I think that's why I assumed gluttony would be kind of the number 1 pick because of that, and that's all I have because
I'm a little sad, but it's okay.
Unless he sent it and I accidentally deleted it. So if so, I will for sure own that next time. But all right. Well, we'll move on then.
Number
All right,
2.
1 through
Ha.
2. Okay, fair enough. Okay, what can your non-dominant hand do better than your dominant hand?
Oh. Fuck shit up. Obviously.
Yeah, I mean that that's actually, I think I feel like that's just it. Like
Yeah.
we just shut it down right there. I think you gave the right answer.
I mean, actually, I have a legitimate answer for this.
Okay.
It can hold stuff I'm cutting with a knife way better. Because that's its only job.
You know, it's really interesting because when me and Jeannie went to that steak place a couple of weeks ago, you know, I'm holding, and I'm left-handed, but I lean ambidextrous. Like there's a lot of things I can do with either hand and whatever, but I write with my left hand, and you know, over the years I was left hand dominant. So I'm holding the bread with my left hand trying to cut with my right hand, and I'm like, God, this knife sucks, right? So then a little later it hits me and I'm like, switch hands, right? So I go to get another piece, I grab the loaf of bread with my right hand and right through and I'm like,
that's your mistake.
dumbass.
You have a left-hand knife.
Yeah, it must have been.
Obviously.
Right? So but that proves like what you were saying as far as that goes, is that like I had a hard time cutting through that with my right hand, but you know, because my left hand was just like, nah,
like
this is
if
weird.
If you're like, hey, here's a challenge, you got to make a normal dinner where you're chopping shit up, but you're using your left hand and you're eagle clawing with your right. I would be there'd be blood everywhere. It'd be a bloodbath.
Yeah, the only thing I'd be able to serve is fingies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, I hope you like rustic chopped vegetables.
and fingers.
And fingers, yeah.
Because I can't pick them out. That's a good answer, though.
But yeah, my legitimate answer would be holding stuff that I'm chopping.
Right.
But my general answer is fucking shit up.
Yeah. Do you know, honestly, my easiest answer is throw. I can't throw worth a shit with my left hand. Like, doesn't matter. Bowling ball, football, baseball, doesn't matter what it is. I throw like, you know, when you see somebody throw out a first pitch and they just throw it like 2 feet in front of them, basically, that's what my left hand throwing.
I like it when it goes like way left.
Yeah. But it's I since I was a kid, I throw with my right hand, and I think a lot of it, like a lot of left-handers learn to do things by just watching people. So if your examples are all right-handed, you tend. But what's weird for me is I have 2 left-handed brothers. So
a family of Satanists, obviously.
It's got to be a mathematical anomaly. Yeah. My dad had 3 sons and 2 of us are left-handed. My mom had 2 sons and both of us are left-handed. It's very weird.
That is weird.
Yeah, right?
Huh.
Oh, and I think my dad's first kid, Lori, I think she's left-handed too. So where David's the only one that's not.
He's the weirdo,
children.
huh?
Yeah, my dad's not left-handed either. Huh. And no one that I know in his family was left-handed. Although at a certain point, it probably might have something to do with the religious aspect of it, of being sinister because you're left-handed. So it may have been beaten out of them.
Hell yeah.
You know?
That's what we're talking about. Finally,
right.
Some good family values.
Yeah. Right. But yeah, throwing, dude, 100%. I've tried over the years. Like I could switch hit in baseball, but I can't throw with either hand.
Yeah.
I can only throw with my right hand. I'm so bad. And catching with my right hand it's a joke. Like I can get the mitt in the way, but I am nowhere near as good.
Deflection.
Yeah, basically. I can protect my face, you know. That's about the best I can do. But yeah, like I said, when I played Little League, I switch hit. Like I could hit from either side of the plate. I'm better as a left-handed hitter than I am a right-handed hitter. I think part of that had to do with my eyesight though, because my left eye is bad. So, you know, when you're facing the pitcher standing right-handed batter, you know, you're leading with your left eye. So I don't pick up the ball as well. So I didn't necessarily love hitting right-handed.
Fair enough.
Had I gone on to play a high school baseball, I probably would have abandoned it because I would have been afraid of getting hit. You know, because if you don't pick the ball up soon enough, you could be a danger. You know, take an 85-mile-an-hour fastball off the face or something. So
bad head, you'll be all right.
You're right. I'd probably get hit.
Damn right. Like, holy shit, he didn't even move the bat.
Yeah. Did he headbutt that for a home run? Center field? Damn.
Blew the cover off it.
thing's out of the stadium. Yeah, like hit it into the lights like in The Natural.
Yes.
Dude, that would be great. Recreate that scene, but it's the ball just bouncing off my head, going up and blowing the lights
Here's
out.
what I love. I love recreating that scene.
Yeah.
But then it like at the end it just cuts to you like just on the ground surrounded by paramedics.
Oh man, I don't even get to do a home run trot, huh?
No.
Dang. Can they carry me around the basement?
No, like the ball's just next to you still.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
It's just
so it's all in my head.
It's all
basically.
in your head. Yeah.
I like that idea. You're right. I wake up like 6 years later and I'm like, yeah, but you saw that home run, and you're just like, bro,
yeah,
and you're pulling your phone out to show me.
like everybody saw it. You hit really good. Just telling you lies to keep you happy,
dude. The ball
have some more Jello, Brian.
Yeah, the ball knocks you out and you shit yourself right there on home plate.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely hit a home run.
Yeah, it was a real mess, buddy.
Blue or green jigglers? What are we doing?
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're not allowed back at the field, by the way.
Yeah, no. In fact, you might not walk ever again.
Right? Yeah, yeah. It's like I got some good news and bad news for you. The bad news is you're not allowed back at the field. The good news is that's not a worry anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Boy, let me tell you the amount of money you're going to save on shoes.
Yeah.
What? Nothing.
Yeah. Like, fuck you. I'm going to wear nothing but the best kicks
Hell
from now
yeah.
on.
Oh, shit. All right. We should probably wrap this shit up, eh?
Yep. All right. Well, head over to saltylanguage.com, click the links,
Yes.
check out tangentboundnetwork.com for the other shows there. And if you need a place for your podcast, talk to them over there. If they talk to Mark, what do you got for Mark this week?
Baseball right to his face immediately.
Oh, dang. That's
what I have for
harsh.
Mark, a reflex check.
Nice. Well, not gonna throw his balls at his balls.
No.
See if someone's grandmother can hit.
No.
Little Dan.
Not this time, Brian. It's
the
classic think fast.
Oh no.
The think fast of yesteryear.
Yeah, well, maybe he'll dream of a home run he hit.
Maybe.
All right. Well, yeah. If you want to reach out to us on socials, you can find us on Twitter at salty_language. You can find me on a variety of socials at Tsunami.
I am on the Instas at The Monotony, at Salty Language on TikTok. I'm on there, basically.
Yeah,
Patreon.com/saltylanguage. We've plugged it plenty. It's going to be starting going through the top 500 albums of all time as a freebie. And if you sign up, you get your first week's free anyway. So check it out for bonus Salty Language content.
Yeah.
Speaking of bonus content, Brian.
Oh, my. Yes, I have another podcast with our friend Heno called The Crazy Life. And we usually talk about what's going on in our lives and what we're going through or whatever. Sometimes we talk about mental health stuff, recovery, that type of thing as well. Last episode, we talked about feeling overwhelmed, unmasking. Heno talks about how he's basically playing music every day for a month, and he's changing his perspective at work a little bit. So if that sounds cool, please give us a listen. Well, there's also all sorts of previous episodes with some really good topics. I mean, geez, that episode was our 373rd episode. So, yeah, we'd have a whole lot more if him and I could just, get on schedule and actually.
I mean, everyone's busy these days.
We should do an episode on being on schedule.
Yeah, right.
And then be late with that episode, of course.
Naturally.
All right. Well then, until next week. Don't have a Modelo. You'll whatever those are called.
Yeah, it's called. A Modelo Chelada.
Chelada? Yeah, okay.
And
I stay clear of those and you'll be fine, I guess.
Struggling through this one.
Yeah, I could tell.
Yeah. So yeah, definitely avoid that. Hey, just have a regular Modelo, you'll be fine. Or a Taj Mahal. Or a Kingfisher.
Fair. Yeah.